Boston is probably the best sports town in the world. Rowing is a huge component of Boston's culture. This river is one of the meccas of rowing. Every ounce of magic that you see when you see rowers out on the Charles, it's there, right? The rowers feel it. It's a very soulful sport. Back in the day, in the mid-1800s, every company in the Cambridge and Boston area had a rowing club. And so Riverside was founded as the rowing component of the Riverside Press.
I think it's really hard to think about Boston and not think about rowing being a part of that. I mean, the cityscape, the atmosphere, fall in Boston to me is seeing rowers on the river.
It's a special place in my heart. I actually learned how to scull on this river. That's where it began, on the Charles, and then different summers worked with the Northeastern, Harvard, MIT coaches when they just came together to create a summer environment for college athletes, always looking for that really exciting experience.
And the best thing about Boston too is there's always rowing happening. So I came out and I trained here in the spring one year. There's from sunrise to sunset, there's always someone on the water. Where I row, if I'm not rowing, chances are no one's rowing,
Sean Wolf, who is a friend of mine, he's a Northeastern alum as well, just told me that he was doing this unique new race. And we're going to do something that hasn't been done before and show this an inclusive sport and change the dialogue, frankly, for veterans, for para-rowers who aren't broken, but they're athletes. They're awesome athletes.
I was definitely really interested and wanted to find out if this is the real deal.
Dan said, "Hey, come on, let's race."
As soon as it was announced, I was like, "Guys, we have to do this."
And so I said, "You know what? I can do this. Let's do it."
A stake turn involves going as hard as you can towards a turning point and then making an 180-degree spin and rowing back towards where you started.
I guess hearing that it was going to be a stake turn, this high stakes, Red Bull high stakes turn, is just such a unique element to have in a race. But the idea that you're not going to know what direction you're going to be turning until just before you launch, we practice again and again turning in one direction, and so you need to have this completely new skill, and you need to be executing it at race pace. So it's going to be a really great challenge for all of us out there. I think it's going to be great for the spectators too.
There's been a few relay races in rowing, but none quite to this degree. So it's 16 athletes to a team. You have an 8 with a coxswain, so that's 9 people. You have a quad, that's 4 people. Double, 2, and then you have the single, so the spotlight is all on you. It's going to be an exciting format to watch, and hopefully will enable spectators to keep a better eye on who's really winning in the relay.
It was very close, but come to the final, we brought our best, and it was just enough to win. Yeah, we just won!